I have something interesting to talk about, but it's not comedy, so I don't know if you're going to want to hear about it. But it's actually pretty interesting.
Might lead into something funny.
Okay. It's called Libertarian Paternalism. No, listen. This is actually interesting. People ought to look into it. It's only I read an article.
Damien's going on a right-wing turn right now.
No. Hear me out. Because it combines a little bit of social planning with the whole libertarian idea.
All right.
Which is this. It's possible to allow people to have all of the freedoms that they want while simultaneously kind of trying to socially organize the country or trying to kind of nudge people to make the right decisions. Like there was a study that, so for instance, there's an organ shortage.
I don't know where you're going with this.
No.
Let me tell you about social causes.
No. Let me get this plug in.
Let me give you an example. There's an organ shortage, right? Now, we don't want to give any of those to the poor people. No, what's the right way to kill them off?
No, hear me out. This is interesting. You jackass.
Don't say jackass. We can't use that on the air.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't. We can't use that.
Oh, you jerk. Okay, so for instance, there's an organ shortage. I can't say that with a straight face. Okay, here we go. There's an organ.
Why would there be an organ shortage? Why is that the first example that comes to your mind?
Because it's the one that I read about.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so there's an organ shortage.
Yeah.
People are dying left and right from too few organs.
Which
organs?
organs?
It doesn't matter. Any organs. They're all important.
Okay.
And so one of the things they talk about in libertarian paternalism is that, for instance, they found that when it comes to driver's licenses, you know how you can choose to be an organ donor on the driver's license? Mm-hmm. Well, they found that people used to be, by default, they would just make you not an organ donor, and you would have to opt into the program. Nobody really went out of their way to fill out the paperwork to do that, and there ended up being a shortage of organs. But then they changed it to, by default, you're an organ donor, and you have to opt out of it if you want to. And people just don't opt out of it. So they've made it now that you have less of an organ shortage. Because
where are you going with this? You on organ shortages.
I am not trying to talk about any kind of news with you anymore. You don't want to talk about anything. It's all Yana this.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Don't leave me, too.
No, what I'm saying is there's ways that we can encourage people to make... Shut up! Let's listen to a song.
Okay.